Emerald Revival. Exclusive interview with auction house executive. Newly added supply has been consumed, and demand is set to grow rapidly again.
We are here in Bangkok at the 10th Belmont auction with the Bonas Group. Tim, can you tell us a little bit about this auction now? How it's progressed? Belmont's had 10 auctions with you now. Is that correct?
That is correct. Belmont did their first tender back in, I think, 2021. And we started off in Dubai, mainly because of COVID restrictions. So it was the easiest place to get buyers into during COVID times. The sale has, what's available, the amount of material available has grown from 100 kilos in the first sale to 280 in this sale. So that's quite a big increase.
How many buyers at this auction?
We're expecting, I guess, 75 buyers, something.
75 buyers. Would you say over 90% of them are from Jaipur?
Yes. And then we've got one or two Western companies that are coming in.
What would you say your best grades is ABC? Those are your...
There are premium grades. For the first time, though, this tender we've got an A+, which is a
A+.
small amount of top quality material. So we have 3 stones in A+ in the large size, which are beautiful.
And the buyers are very excited then about the high quality material.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the most important thing about Belmont is the fact that the goods are so consistently assorted from sale to sale. And it gives them confidence that they're not coming in thinking, oh, what are we going to see this time? They know that they're going to see the A grade, and it'll be very similar to the previous one. They'll see the B grade. It'll be very similar to the previous one. And from a manufacturer's perspective, it gives them ability to create lines, down to the end consumer, which I think is, that's particularly important.
Everyone is always so excited about the top quality material, the larger sizes, but what you mentioned, to be able to have the consistency and the production to create lines, do you think that gives Emerald an advantage?
I think that it gives any production that is consistently sorted an advantage. The market needs to be confident that it's going to be getting consistently assorted product on a consistent basis.
And a decent supply.
And a decent supply. Yeah, it needs to be consistent supply if it's inconsistently coming to market. And that's something that Belmont has got into a very strong rhythm, twice a year, bringing well-sorted, consistently assorted goods to market.
What would you say is the percentage of the higher quality grade?
I'd say the top 3 or 4 grades account for maybe 10% of production. It gives you an idea that the very top is very small.
The commercial production is a very, very important part of the auction.
Yeah, I mean, from a miner's perspective, that's the majority of, the commercial amount is that's what they bring out of the ground. Actually, we know that any mining, the top part of the mine is a very small amount. You need to find a market for those goods. It's not just the top, it's the middle and the bottom you need to find a market. So I think it allows, when you have a decent number or decent quantity of buyers coming in, there is always something for everybody. There's a buyer for every part of the pie, isn't it? And I think that's something that the tender model does give you.
Do you think the auctions are so successful because...
I think they're successful when they come to market consistently. I think they're successful when they have confidence in the product. And a mine like Belmont, which it meets environmental standards, it's mining excellence, it's got everything all of the ESG parts of it are there, and it has consistent assortment, consistent supply. It has all the components needed to make a successful tender.
So it's a win-win situation, a win for the buyers, the auction company, and the mining company.
It's a win for everyone.
2024, I remember, was a bit of a challenging year for Emerald, especially toward the end of the year. I remember Marcelo was telling me the price dropped for the commercial. You were seeing around a 20% drop right in there. Do you see now the activity and the attitude, the confidence growing?
Yeah, I think the confidence has come back. I think the Indian market is healthy for that material. I think there's been a lot of positive feedback and a lot of promotion of emeralds in India, particularly with a few of the high-profile weddings that have happened, and they use a lot of emerald material, and I think that helps grow the sector.
And you feel the American market, European, is strong also?
Yeah, we get the sense that the American market is strong. We're not on the ground there, but that's the feeling that there's decent demand in America, and I think the brand houses also want high-grade energy. I also think that, we've always taken the view that the market will grow to consume the volume of goods that are put onto the market. So when more goods come onto the market, it doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing. Yes, there might be some short-term challenges, but actually the market is growing to use those stones. And I think what happened in 2024, the market was growing to be able to accept and use that quantity of gemstones that came onto the market. And I think the market has now managed to do that. And now, you know, the market grew, and now the market is now still hungry, or is becoming hungry again. So, you know, I think there are a number of little things that have changed that have made demand for emeralds grow again.
That's a very interesting way of putting it. Yeah, the market can't grow if there isn't material.
Correct.
So 2024, like growing pain, a little bit, yeah, with the price drop. But now the confidence seems high. You've had people here at early in the morning, the start. Seems like a lot of energy. You can, at the start, you can feel it then.
You know, that's what we hope.
Thank you very much, Jim.